It's that time of the month again. May went from using the Force to disaster with horrendous fires in Fort McMurray, Canada. However, I'm here to talk about the happenings, updates and drama in that one-of-a-kind MMO FPS Planetside 2. So grab your popcorn for May 2016's Screen Wipe. Daybreak announced the first phase for construction on the PS4. According to Andy Seitz, the construction system will be originally locked to developers with access to ants and buildings, but they will be testing performance on the PS4 servers. Perhaps there will be some community events to take a base on live to stress test, but we'll just have to see. They are pushing forward with the revamped Indar, Faction Q, Gorgon Max weapon, Victory Point overhaul, and other little tweaks the PC version has already seen. And he stated after this first phase goes live, it will be likely to be a couple of weeks or more before the full construction update is ready for PS4. However, they want to get it out as soon as possible, sweating from the pressure of its success on the PC version. The Rocklet mini rocket launcher adds explosive flak and flash potential to the light assault by default, which is shown off on the test server. It has slightly changed already with an armoured piercing round and a cluster of close range explosive being anti-vehicle options alongside a flash grenade and a flak weapon, ditching the resource hogging smoke option. We also saw balancing changes to aircraft with lock-ons being repurposed to be better against larger craft but weaker against fighters, engagement radar being default on fighters, and many other tweaks. Loud voices have been heard on the side of Sky Knights and the casual pilots. However, it seems like this is going forward and we will only know on live whether it will be a band-aid for a restrictive air game or something else entirely. Prompt Critical SOE gave some damning statistics. On the Connery server, 25% of all NC damage was done to friendlies. Further, the NC team kill rate was that of the Vanu Sovereignty and Terran Republic combined. Once and for all, showing the NC team kill faction label was not just a fantasy. Daybreak added many small improvements to the live game, increasing harvesting and depositing experience points for ants, a module to shield the hive, making it so silos and turrets for bases could be locked to self, squad or platoon to stop the trolls from draining the silos. Friendly Sunderer's got a new big minimap icon. Drop pods can once again steer whilst dropping, making squad beacons more useful and allowing you to drop on those pesky ESFs. Experience caps on resupply experience like engineer ammo boxes have been significantly increased, and many more minor tweaks flew through the electronic patch store. Planetside 2 got a Steam advert, the holy grail for sucking in newer players. The community sighed a heavy relief, and perhaps it had a hand in the recent population boom. Emerald's population hit the same levels the game was at 2 years ago, with a new update and marketing drawing them in. If only for a while the game gleamed. Daybreak announced they would introduce BattleEye to attempt to combat hacking via editing of game files. This is the anti-cheat currently running on Arma, DayZ, H1Z1, Ark and some other titles. Whilst taking action against hacking is a step in the right direction, the community has been shifting uncomfortably in their desk chairs. BattleEye doesn't have the best reputation on other games, with false positives being a big concern. It is another wait and see. Perhaps it will be the bug spray needed to get rid of hacking pests, or maybe we will all be sucked into a ban-pocalypse. Soviet Womble, a large streamer and YouTuber, graced the Miller server, bringing a cohort of ZF clan members. At first it was a duck hunt for experienced players taking advantage, but a few veterans stepped up and acted as a guiding hand to Soviet and their followers. The first base smash, Command and Conquer, took place, pitting two teams of 24 on a private server with a player base to keep fed resources and defended. The resulting mayhem was fun, and hopefully with a few tweaks it will be a regular fixture for Planetside Battle's team, the folks behind server and lane smash events. Daybreak have opened a competition to rename the Rusty event Glaive and Hossin, with a behemoth of a prize with the GTX 1080 up for grabs. For perspective, they're retailing for around £600. Unfortunately, the Europeans and other non-US regions have been left out of the party. With a large wing of the player base being outside of the soon-to-be walled regions of the US, it seems odd that they keep doing this. Funnies have been abundant though. Atlas, a fellow YouTuber, has started a campaign to call the base the Vanu Lubrication Depot, explaining why Vanu vehicles are able to slide around, although we all get the tongue-in-cheek reference. Iridar posted a long guide explaining forward grip and horizontal recoil's conundrum, where the forward grip essentially meant certain weapons may kick more horizontally if one is equipped. Essentially, the equation to work out horizontal tolerance and recoil is bugged. However, a lot of debating took place as to whether the 3-round bursts would nullify the issue. Either way, you're best to don your most numeric spectacles and have a read of Iridar's blog for yourself. So we had another month of high population, chaos and mayhem, which I quite frankly think is fantastic. Once again, Planetside 2 is glossed in the new player counts of launch with less bugs and more features. However, how long we'll be able to hold this critical mass is a mystery, and we propel forward into another month of the game's lifespan. Hello June, I hope you're a good one. Thanks for watching everyone. If you thought this video was an impenetrable player base, give it a like. If you thought it was an NC team killer, give it a dislike. If you want to catch the next month's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Until next time everyone, Joshino.